Hi YouTube, this is WPB Teacher 8 again. I'm back with a comparison video for you. This video was requested by Aloha Bags and Babies. She basically wanted to see the difference between the Vera Bradley Grand Tote, which is here on the left, and the Get Carried Away Tote, which is here on the right. So this is the one that I carry to work every day because I'm a school teacher. And this one I bought, if you saw my other video, I bought this one for my daughter for when she goes to sleep at her grandparents' house. And that way she can put her stuff in there and it's big enough. So anyway, so I'm going to compare the two real quick. And then Aloha Bags and Babies wanted me to show her like my school stuff that I fit in there. So this is what I'm going to do. So if you like to continue listening, just hang around. So the Vera Bradley website lists the dimensions on both these. The Grand Tote, which is here on the left, they have 17 inches wide by 15 inches high and then 7.5 deep. And the Get Carried Away Tote, they have 18 1/4 high and then 15.5 wide by 7.5 inches deep. And then they also have the strap drop on the Grand Tote for 12 inches and the strap drop for the Get Carried Away Tote as 12.5. So dimensional wise, both these bags are pretty much the same size except for an inch or two. But they're totally different bags, and to me they have totally different purposes. So I'm going to go over that real quick. I'm going to do the Grand Tote first. So the Grand Tote, there's no pockets on the outside. All four sides have no pocket. You have your print. You have the one band going across the top. And then the fabric's quilted. This part here, I don't know if you can see, is not quilted versus this down here. But the handles are. The handles are quilted. So, and then, let me take my stuff out so you guys can see. Inside, this is the inside pattern of Island Blooms. This is Island Blooms, by the way. And the Grand Tote is just one big empty space, except there's one pocket on this side. And this pocket is about, I don't know, about 6 inches across, about 5 inches high. And then there is also a key lanyard if you want that, but I never use that. So it's basically all open inside except for the one pocket. So if you want this bag for organization, like, this is not the bag for you. This is a bag that's good for me because I just want one big open space that I can throw all my stuff into because I'm a school teacher and I just like one big open space. So that's the Grand Tote. All right, now Get Carried Away Tote has pockets on the outside. So there's a slip pocket here. There is a slip pocket here. There is a slip pocket in the back. And another slip pocket on the side. So there's 4 outside pockets on the Get Carried Away Tote. I guess the biggest, you know, instead of one big border at the top, it has the one little border. This is Happy Snails, by the way. The fabric is quilted. The border is not quilted. But the handles are quilted a little bit. They're not, this part here is not quilted, but the Get Carried Away Tote has a quilted like padding for your shoulder, which the Grand Tote does not. So that gives you a little bit of comfort there. But otherwise, the handle, you can see here, it's not quilted. So they're a little bit more stiff, but they're still okay. So the Get Carried Away Tote, this one, it'll basically stand up by itself too. My Grand Tote here is like pretty floppy. Like if I just like put it down, it just flops down. So there's really no structure to it. Versus the I don't know, I guess some of the fabric, maybe because mine's new, but the Get Carried Away tote stands up by itself. So the Get Carried Away tote, I guess the biggest advantage if you like this, if you want it, is that it has a zipper. And it has this zipper, it goes all the way across, but there's these holes here on one side and on the other side where you can like actually put your hand in. So if you look at the top of the bag, you know, there is like some space there where, I don't know, something might come out, but I would think your stuff is pretty secure. And so this, you can zip up when you want to, and this part is kind of like, has some sort of like heavy duty fabric or something. It's kind of stiff. So anyway, so if you want to unzip it, you just pull it down, and you can unzip it like this, or I don't know if you can see right here, you can actually unzip it all the way. So then the two flappy things for the zipper can actually flap down. So that's kind of the nice thing about the Get Carried Away tote, is that you can basically have it zippered, or you can have it unzipped and just keep these like little flappy things down because they'll stay down. So the Get Carried Away tote is different. Obviously, it has organization inside. So I don't know if you guys can see here. My lighting's not that good. And it's kind of hard to see with inside print. But anyways, it has 1, 2, 3 slip pockets here. And this one's a little bit bigger. And then on this side, right here, this is a slip pocket too. But it's got like clear plastic inside. I know you guys can't see it, but can you hear it? It's got like clear plastic, so I guess that's good to put like, you know, things that might spill, like water bottles or a baby bottle or, you know, shampoo bottle. So there's things like that. And then this side again has 3 slip pockets. So there's one here, there's one there, there's one there again. And then again you have another slip pocket all the way over here on the side that's got the crunchy plastic inside. So you can probably hear that, which I didn't know it came with that, but I guess it's kind of a nice feature. So, you know, obviously the Get Carried Away tote, this one's, if you want organization and you're going to probably use it for travel purposes and you want to organize all your things inside and on the outside, this would be your best bet versus the Grand Tote. Because like I said, that only has the one little pocket inside. But for me, so this one I knew would be good for my daughter because she's going to use it to go back and forth to her grandparents' house, and I can just put all her different things in the pockets. So as far as the Get Carried Away tote, for me, for the purpose I'm using it for, because I'm a teacher and I'm just taking stuff back and back and forth to school, this is the best option for me. I mean, I could use I could use the Get Carried Away tote. I can't talk today. Get Carried Away tote. If I wanted to, but this one is perfectly fine for me. And they're pretty much the same size to me. This one just seems a little bit taller because it, you know, it stands up on its own. And you can see like my Grand Tote's kind of floppy. So anyways, all right, so I'm going to show you what I take back and forth to work because Aloha Bags and Babies wanted me to show her. So one of the biggest reasons I got this Grand Tote was because I got the Stay Cooler lunchbox in Island Blooms first. And if you've ever had this lunchbox, it's kind of not large, but it's kind of on the bigger side. I would say it's about, you know, 10 inches across, maybe 8 inches high, and about 6 wide. But anyways, so I like this lunchbox because if you saw my other video, if I take super salad, this lunchbox is wide enough to fit the bowl like flat down versus the bowl going in sideways. So I really like this lunchbox. So I needed to get a tote bag that would fit the lunchbox because I didn't want to have to carry my purse and my daughter's backpack and my lunchbox and my tote bag and whatever else, and I have a million things to carry. So I really wanted one big bag that I could put everything in. So I'm going to put this one in here so you can see. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So here is my lunchbox inside my Grand Tote. So you can see, I mean, it takes up a pretty good space. It takes about, you know, half the space this way and about half up too, maybe a little bit more. So, like I said, this is really why I wanted this bag, because I wanted to be able to fit my lunchbox inside. I didn't want to have to carry it separately. So I usually carry that, and I usually carry one of these big Smart Waters. And see, that the nice thing about that is it, you know, it stands up tall enough too, and it's not popping out the top. I usually take, this is a, I forgot if that's small or medium cosmetic, but I have like my MiFi in here and my charger and some things like that. So that goes in there. And then I usually have my iPad with me in my iPad case. This is Floral Nightingale, by the way. So that will go in there. And, you know, that's usually what I carry back and forth to work every day. Of course, you know, sometimes I have notebooks and papers to grade and things like that. But that's pretty much what I carry. And you can see it's pretty full. Now, like today, I went to Walmart and got some stuff from my treasure box. So it's nice that, you know, I have another bag that I can fit in there. And then the whole thing will fit. Like, I don't have to carry everything separately. And it all fits in my Grand Tote. Alright, so I'm going to put those same things in the Get Carried Away tote so you can see. Alright, so I'm going to start with the water bottle, iPad. Let me put the lunchbox down here because that's like the biggest thing. And, okay, so here's everything in the Get Carried Away tote. It, you know, it takes up pretty much the same room. I would say I have a little bit more room, you know, height-wise. And so then with the bag of stuff I got at Walmart today, you know, that fits in there good too. So you can see it fits in both bags. It's just that for just me going back and forth to work, I don't really need all the organization, but somebody else might really like that. So that's why I like my Grand Tote. And of course the Grand Tote is cheaper too, obviously. And they seem to have the Grand Tote on sale more than the Get Carried Away tote. But like right now, I think this is $92 regular price, but some of them are on sale, I think, for $59. And then the Get Carried Away tote, I think, is normally $65, and they have some of these on sale for like $45 right now. So anyways, that's my comparison. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just put me a comment down at the bottom. All right, thanks for watching.